Hi Scorpio, I am the Awakened Dreamer, and I'm here to give you a monthly tarot reading for your money and career situation for the month of October 2020. And I do want to, of course, take this moment to thank all of my new and returning subscribers. Welcome, everybody. And if you haven't yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button for me. And I more than appreciate all of your likes, shares, and comments, so head on down below and do just that. And while you're down there, you will see all the information you need to book a personal reading with myself. So just shoot me an email and I'll get that started for you. Now, I meditated on your energy before beginning this reading, and the message that came through, my friend, was leap of faith. A very interesting leap of faith. But let's dive on in and pull a message or two from the Soul's Journey deck. What do we have for Scorpio to begin this monthly money and career read for October, of course? Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for our lovely Scorpios? We have another, okay. It's very interesting as the Patience card balances. First off, we have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. It's going to be a month of growth, my friend. Growing from within and allowing yourself to be one with whatever changes do pop up. So much that you might change your whole career in general. That you might make a drastic change because of those changes you're going through on an individual level, on a soul level. And expanding the way you think and the way you view your career situation and your money situation. And not allowing yourself to be limited anymore by your way of thinking. Very interesting. Fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. What fears have you been pushing to the side recently or pushing down? It's going to be a month for you to be honest with yourself and to acknowledge these fears. You know, maybe you have a fear of failure. Maybe you fear success and what it entails to get to that point, or what you, or maybe handling that success when you get to that point. Very interesting. But they're saying facing your fears this month will be key for your success. So I get a very strict overall feeling that you need to put in some more work as far as when it comes to your fears and growth before you can get to the point you want to be at. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. We were just talking about this in Cancer's reading. Accepting that everything happens when it's supposed to. Accepting that everything happens for a reason. And to have patience with yourself in the process as you grow and develop into who you're meant to be in this lifetime. And as your career grows and develops in the way it's supposed to, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment along the way. As well as having patience with your finances as you grow them and move in the direction you want to. And if you're not moving in the direction you want to, it's time to take a step back and reassess and ask yourself why that is. And if some changes do need to be made to realign yourself, your new developed self, with the right path for you. And I'm being pushed to encourage you to look up the color yellow. Although there is some orange in this, I'm being told the color yellow. I recommend looking up the spiritual meaning to it. There could be a message for you. I'm not too familiar with it myself, but I'm not one to question the messages coming from Spirit. Let's continue. I want to pull 6 tarot cards, a simple 6-card spread, if you will, for the upcoming month. They're saying show the split deck, which happens occasionally. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like for a lot of you drawn to this video today, this is where you're at, the 5 of Pentacles. You're stressing over it. You're allowing yourself to be fearful and to be absorbed and taken over by the fear and where the future's going. But I don't think you fully realize that the Ten of Pentacles is not only just what you desire, it's what you have to look forward to. But if you keep being this fearful and this scared of what's to come, you're going to manifest the complete opposite. So it's a matter of adjusting and changing a little bit mentally. A very similar message also came through for Cancer. What do we have for Scorpio to continue this monthly read, please? Thank you. What else do we have for Scorpio, please? Keep them coming for Scorpio. Money and career. And just pull the last two for you. All right, so starting off, we have the Six of Pentacles. For some reason, I'm being told to swap these. So we have the Six of Pentacles for the first card. A divinely guided opportunity or blessing in general from the divine in the universe about enhancing your finances, enhancing your career in general. And I feel like you're not going to know what to do with this right away. You're going to feel a bit iffy or a bit, you may question it right off the bat. And Spirit's saying for some reason, as you should. You shouldn't be too quick to accept it. It might be a test. Very interesting. Because let's not forget, the universe in Spirit does test us occasionally after periods of growth and expansion to see if we've learned our lessons, or to see if we now know what choices are meant for us. Because moving right along for the Four of Cups, clearly not pleased or feeling tempted by this change in any way, shape, or form, or tempted by this choice. Allow yourself to trust your intuition and your gut feeling when it comes to this option. Now, for some of you, the Six of Pentacles could represent just a simple windfall of money, or a little oomph, you know, a little bit of enhancing to your finances. But I really feel like these two are connected. And they're saying if it does feel right to you, because I don't feel like that's going to be the only option that's coming in for you this month. I'm seeing the Seven of Cups in my mind's eye. If this option does feel good to you, or if another option feels good to you, make sure you're allowing yourself the freedom and the option to take a leap of faith. Don't be feeling too rigid and too boxed in your own mind in order to the point where you don't feel comfortable taking that leap of faith. Again, it's a time of growth and accepting and facing those fears. But moving right along, we have the Strength card. You're stronger than you know, Scorpio. You've been through a lot, and it's built you up to this point where you're meant to achieve all that you're meant to in life. But if you keep getting in your head, or you keep fearing what's to come, you're not going to get to that point. And they're pointing this out right here, this infinity symbol. Possibilities are endless at this time. You just need to believe it, and you need to be one with them. You may need to Or you may feel like you need to dig deep for that inner strength this month to power through some obstacles or to overcome any sort of challenges. And then Six of Wands for the fourth card. It feels like when the second half of the month does begin, you will start to feel like people are starting to recognize where you have come, how far you've come rather, and how much you've achieved when it comes to your career. It's gonna feel like some of you are on stage. You're gonna be like, yes, I'm Scorpio, look at me. Look at me. And it feels like a lot of you have come full circle. You've made, like, I'm being pointed to the wreath. And it's symbolizing you coming full circle. Maybe a karmic cycle, excuse me, coming to a close and allowing for that bad luck and those challenges to go with it, and for good luck and abundance to flow in with you, or to you rather. For some of you may not be comfortable with this attention or with this admiration because you're not used to it, but it's time for you to stand in your power, accept that you have all the strength you need to keep your head held high and to accept the attention you're getting. Moving right along to the Ace of Swords. I feel like the middle of the second half of the month, did you hear me just breathe? I just got a bit overwhelmed. That was your energy. I feel like you're overwhelming yourself and you're stressing yourself out by getting in your own head, and you're not allowing yourself to simplify things. You may be questioning whether or not you deserve this recognition and admiration. You may be questioning and looking back to this offer in the beginning of the month. You may be questioning your decisions up until this point, and you're being told to stop that. Allow your mind to be a creative spot for beautiful ideas to flow in and out, and not a place where you question yourself and everything you have done up until this point and everything you're going to achieve. Because Spirit's telling you that you are only hindering your own success and you're only stressing yourself out at the end of the day. We live the majority of our life in our head, my friend, so why not make it a beautiful place to be? And then we have the Queen of Pentacles for the sixth and final card. I feel like once you get out of that mental funk and you allow yourself to stop questioning everything and overthinking everything, you again rediscover that strength and that power, and you start to sit and stand in your power and manifest what's possible in your life. Manifest what you desire out of your life. And I feel like a lot of you, that's financial comfort, that's success, that's not having to stress over living paycheck to paycheck, or whether you can pay this bill or that bill. For some of you, you're manifesting success within your business you've started up recently, or a side hustle, or simply just moving yourself up in the company you've been working for. But either way, I feel a very strong, successful manifestation power coming from this card to end the month off for you. So it's like you go through all of this growth and this expansion and having to do all this necessary work. But it all happens for a reason, for you to sit and stand in your power once again. To where then I feel like you'll truly feel comfortable taking that leap of faith if need be. Let's continue and pull you a message or two from the Energy Oracle deck. What do we have for Scorpio to continue this monthly read? We don't want those. What else do we have for Scorpio? There's one more, I believe. Interesting. Broken heart was the first one out. You're breaking your own heart at times this month, is what they're coming through with this card for. Mentally. By reliving and by questioning yourself and everything you've been through and the choices you've made and stressing yourself out over the future, you're breaking your own heart. And you're causing yourself that pain and stress that's just so unnecessary at the end of the day. We're not going to harp on it, but just keep that in mind. And then we have financial constraints. You weren't the only sign that got this card this month. There will be a situation, or a part of the month at least, where you feel stressed over your finances, over where you're going and where you're heading, and if things are going to manifest the way you want them to. But just hang in there, my friend, and just realize that this is all temporary and that everything happens for a reason, to teach us lessons and to help us grow once again. Because as you make your way through the month and come to the end, and it comes to a close, things are going to start to magically change little by little. And then we have action. What a good card. Good message. Reminding you to take action when it comes to your money and career situation. If you're not happy where things are heading, take action. If you're not happy with the job you're in, do what you got to do to move on, to make that change. When it comes to facing your fears, take action. When it comes to your growth, do what you got to do. If you feel the need to take a leap of faith this month when it comes to certain opportunities and offers, take action, my friend. Do it up. You only live once. Let's finish off this reading by pulling a message or two from the Small Making Magic deck. What do we have for Scorpio to finish off this monthly read? Let's wrap it up with the bow, Spirit. What else do we have? I think there's another message or two. Prosperity. A prosperous business with riches and success. Ooh, what a good message for this reading. It reminds you that whatever you start to head towards in the month of October, or whatever you have been heading towards, as far as your business, job, just your career in general, there's a great promise for riches and success, as it says, that prosperity. I know that must make you happy, a little giddy inside to hear that. And then we have the Star card. The silver energy of Star brings good luck and serendipity. As the month rolls on, I feel like you're going to start to see that once you do those necessary changes, that the universe and spirit's going to reward you with bits and pieces of good luck. And it's going to feel amazing. But sometimes it does entail taking that leap of faith in order to bring that reward flying right back your way. So remember to take action this month and do what you need to do in order to get to where you want to be. It's going to be a month of growth and expansion and beautiful rewards as a result. So on that note, if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to my wonderful channel and head on down below and do like this video and leave me a comment. I want to hear all about your personal situation. And while you're down there, don't forget to send me an email about booking a personal reading. And I hope you have the most amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Scorpio.